All right. The Bin Laden papers. Holy fuck. No, I don't want to watch the Syria one. The other one was Jordan Klepper went to Hungary. Jordan Klepper went to Hungary and basically fucking talked about how conservatives are fucking weirdos who are like Hungaria booze. And we are going to watch that. I've been waiting for a while. It's here it is. Jordan Klepper fingers the globe. Hungary for democracy. The full special. Here it is. This is like probably one of the most like redeemable. What do you mean, dude? What do you mean? Who is the foremost authority on Portuguese news? Me, motherfucker. That's who. That's crazy.
It's 9 o'clock in the morning here in Beirut, and I've just flown into the region for the first time. The Middle East is a region of the world that, to be honest, I've never visited, and I know practically nothing about. It's very noisy, but I want to change that. I want to come.
Like, there's not enough Soviet architecture here, so I don't quite like it. I don't quite like it, but it's all right.
Come here and travel around and meet some people and learn a little bit about this part of the world. It's not very Soviet, I can tell you that already. So,
you literally said, oh, come on. Oh, dude. Oh, dude. A fucking pre-watch, dude. Okay, more points if he says, no babushkas here either.
As we make our way now to Syria.
What images come to mind when you think of the country of Syria?
Uh-oh.
I'm guessing for most of us it's pretty horrific things, and that's because for the last decade, the media has shown us only images of war, destruction, and the suffering of civilians when reporting on the country. And of course all those things are true. The Syrian crisis has been a catastrophe for the people of that nation. However, I wanted to go and see for myself a little of what Syria is like now, in 2022. Surely
he watches fuck, he's not even trying to hide it anymore? Yeah, dude, totally. I literally spent so much time pre-watching the videos.
There had to be more to this Middle Eastern country than what the media was showing us. I had no idea, but I decided to head there and try and find out and perhaps humanize and change the perception of the nation a little in my own mind, and perhaps in yours too.
Bye-bye, boys, bye-bye! Yay! Legends! Right then, let's try and find a taxi that's going to take us to ancient Damascus. Begin our adventure. Taxi!
Yes, please, evet. Burası şey ya.
Can you... What? Hey!
Burası Güney Türkiye abi.
What are you doing here? What? Hey! What? Stop! Benjamin.
Where are you going?
We're going to...
Nice to meet you, I'm Abdullah.
Abdullah, nice to meet you, Abdullah. We're going to Damascus, ancient Damascus.
What are you gonna do in Damascus?
I actually have no idea.
Oh, you have
Turks are gonna get really fucking riled up right now. When we're watching this, they're gonna literally start saying, why aren't they going back then? Go home. Straight up. There is a lot of fucking anti-Syrian sentiment in Turkey currently because of the 5 million Syrian migrants that currently live within Turkish borders. And there's also a lot of anti-refugee violence that is occurring in Turkey. So I suspect that, you know, Turks are going to pop the fuck off on this video and be racist as fuck.
How are you, Mr. Wilson?
Yeah, good, mate.
Long time no see.
I know. I thought I'd lost you in Ethiopia, mate.
Are you ready to try some local delicacies?
Mate, the McDonald's out there is supposed to be great. Can't wait.
Let's do it.
A Syrian Big Mac.
How do I say how are you in Arabic?
How are you? I mean, كيف حالك?
Kif halak.
كيف حالك?
Kif halak.
كيف حالك?
كيف حالك؟
حالك. Say حالك.
Halak, halak.
كيف حالك?
Kif halak.
Keep halal.
Or you can say kifak.
This video is washing the current government. Pretty obvious paid trip. What? Is he? I don't... Bro, why can't anybody fucking ever like cover Syria without being like either an Assadist or like why? Why do Americans fucking lose their minds? They're so fucking crazy when it comes to Syria. They're crazier than fucking Turkey, which has been in like active conflict with the Syrian government for many, many fucking years leading up, even before the fucking Syrian the war. It's so wild. Like Americans literally cannot have a normal, like, having an opinion on Syria puts you straight up. I'm sorry. If you're an American, you're leftist, neoliberal, right winger, whatever. If you have an opinion on Syria, you're a fucking freak. Okay, stop.
I prefer this one.
Kifak.
It is a government tour. I use an independent tour agency to travel to Syria. I highly recommend them considering visiting. The manager can be contacted here. Wait, why are you saying? He said independent. Why are you saying it's a government tour?
Kifak.
Only one word. Kifak.
Kifak.
Kifak. Are you lying to me? Does this mean
No,
something
no,
bad? No.
No.
Because it's in Damascus, the Assad area. Yeah, bro, he should have gone the fucking like Rojava, bro. Like, I can't believe he didn't go to like I don't know, the fucking northern Syrian corridor where like there's active fucking violence perpetrated against the Kurdish militias on behalf of the Turkish military. You know, like why, dude? What the fuck? Yeah, why aren't you literally going to an area where like you're getting shelled? What do you mean, dude? Like, where is he supposed to go? He's like looking at what like the average normal fucking, the average normal Syrian lives, how they live.
All along the side of this highway that's heading down to the border with Syria is just refugee camps. If you look outside the window, you can just see lots of little shacks and huts. There they are. And those are the camps of the displaced people from the decade-long war in Syria. They've moved to Lebanon to escape the violence.
Does go there actually? Sorry for the spoilers. Okay.
We're literally, what, 100 feet away from the border with Syria now. You can see the guards are already here, and you can see the checkpoint just up there.
Well, we're on the very border now. I've got my passport ready, going to go and get stamped out of Lebanon. Can I just show you, though? The old Mercedes. Merhaba. There are just Mercedes everywhere, old Mercedes from Europe. Everywhere you go. Larders in the Soviet Union, but in the Middle East, it seems, old Mercedes. Check them out, everywhere. Big old beasts. Let's go and give our passport, get stamped out of Lebanon. Probably got to put my camera away.
Yes.
Whoa, that's it. We've been stamped out of Lebanon, and now we're going to try and get into Syria.
There we go.
Mercedes is an unkillable car.
Yeah, very good.
England.
Quebec, UK.
How dare you, Italia? Oh, how dare you?
This is a college student.
Not
Don't
Italy.
speak
Yeah.
Oh,
English.
unbelievable.
English.
Wow.
Unbelievable.
Italia
This is my
phobia once
granddad.
again. You see this shit?
If you are a true British,
Yes.
what this image is for whom?
This, which image? Oh, okay, which one?
This.
This is Shakespeare.
Shakespeare. No,
I don't know. No? Who is it?
no, it's not Shakespeare.
I don't
Not
know.
know whom, huh?
I have no idea. I'm a fake British. Cheers, boys. Thank you.
Shukran.
Wow, what friendly people on the border.
I know, fair play.
Oh, people are friendly in the Middle East. Who knew that? You don't get that when you turn up at Heathrow, making jokes with you, testing your knowledge of Britain. Oh, where are we? Oh, there you are. Okay,
Oh wow, this guy's checking in the boots.
They are not friendly at the border, I promise.
Well, we're now driving through no man's land between the two checkpoints between Lebanon and Syria, and we've just seen a billboard with the first picture of the president of Syria, Bashar al-Assad.
Bro, that border security experience is a 1-to-1 comparison to the fucking Turkish border. Just like incredibly fucking loose, incredibly casual, just shooting the fucking ship back and forth. Straight up.
Abdullah just taught me how to say that.
Sure, bro, Pepela. Dude, you're... okay, well, true. I don't know what the fuck you want me to say.
Well, we're still on the Syrian border. We've swapped cars. Our driver, Abdullah, has left us and returned to Lebanon. And we've...
How would you know about the Turkish border? I don't know, because I'm Turkish and I go back to Turkey. The border doesn't necessarily mean like the physical barrier between Turkey and another country. It's like border control, checking your passport when you enter the country at the airport.
We've got a new guy who's going to be our guide, or our driver at least, while we're here in Syria. So, yeah, we're still not into Syria.
Motherfucker said source on me and my knowledge of Turkey.
Filming, but almost in. We've already got our visas.
Neden kilise değil mi amına koyayım? Evet.
$40 for a visa.
Ama hiç gitmedim kilise.
Absolutely.
Ne yapacağım amına koyayım kiliste?
Myself and Simon are just jumping out our car quickly here on the border because up ahead is a sign that you don't see too often in life. And that is a road sign saying, "Welcome to Syria." Yep. Okay, Surfshark, thank you very much. I appreciate that. Guys, this is a very difficult trip to make to old Syria. Just crossed the border and we're going to begin our journey. And to make it happen, I want to thank Surfshark for sponsoring the video. Now, what is Surfshark? Around Syria. Let's hope he's a to see street signs pointing in their direction. It's just really interesting for me. See them with my own eyes. So I'm really, looking forward to exploring anyway. A little bit of Damascus and then further afield in this country.
Why are people in the chat so eager to make this video seem like propaganda? Western media has fried people's brains. All around the world, there are nice people. Yeah, I mean...
We've arrived in wonderful Damascus, myself and Simon.
Surfshark propaganda.
We're going to meet the man soon who's going to guide us around Syria. Let's hope he's a nice guy. We'll see when we meet him. But he's going to go, hello there. Hello, hello.
Hello.
Are you from Damascus?
We are originally from Hamal.
From Hamal, okay, okay.
But I was born and raised here.
Okay. And who is this, your sister?
Just my mom.
Stop it. Not true. Impossible. Impossible. Not at all, not at all. More than welcome. Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you. Super, thank you. Thank you. I don't know what you said, but thank you so much.
Baldo loves, Bald loves.
Rami, hello, my friend. How are you?
Interacting with women.
Benjamin. And my friend Simon.
Hi, how are you? What's your name, sorry? Rami. Simon. Lovely to meet you. Wow. It's great to be in Damascus.
Yeah. Actually, it's great to see you in real because I saw your video.
Did you?
Yeah.
We're not as impressive in real life.
Yeah.
Well, we're walking through Damascus. Can you believe it? We're actually in Damascus. Look at Damascus. Wow. Hey guys, how you doing? Wow, friendly Damascus people. Anyway, let's go and find the hotel. We've got, excuse me ladies, thank you, that's okay. We're going to go and find our hotel, dump the bags, and I suppose our man here, Rami, is going to...
Wow, this is going to show my Westoidness, but I'm surprised they aren't wearing the hijab. I thought Jordan, Syria, etc. were onto that. Oh. Areas that are not as influenced by American involvement will oftentimes have less of a fundamental. First of all, not Jordan either, for the record. So that's wrong too. But let me explain something to you. First of all, if you are a country that has been able to successfully purge American influence, or the further you are from American involvement, the less likely you have fundamentalists take over your country in the Middle East. At least you're admitting that you're a Westoid, but that's how it works. Now, of course, there's still... Wait, what do you mean, like Iran? Good one, Azan. What do you... No, Iran is exactly what I'm talking about. Look at Iran before America did a fucking coup. No, like, yeah, exactly like Iran. What? Yes. Said this to a popular live streamer and just scoffed at the idea. What? The ruins of northern Syria is the work of U.S. imperialism? Well, you know, Turks too. There is usually no enforcement of it either, by the way. Now, there's nothing wrong with like wanting to wear the hijab. If you want to wear the hijab, go ahead, you know, go off. But what we're talking about is places that are, Iran is solidly anti-Wahhabist. Iran is solidly anti-Wahhabist, but still very much fundamentalist. The fuck are you talking about? Are we gonna act like the Iran of today is not fundamentalist? Like, is that what we're gonna... Just because they're Shia doesn't fucking change the reality that they have their own brand of fundamentalism. Yeah, they're anti-Wahhabist, certainly. The point is, and this is a consistent thing that I have mentioned over and over again, there are two ways out once America decides to deal with your country and involve themselves with your country. Okay? Either there is a reactionary force that takes hold and is seen as the emancipatory force in the country, i.e. Iran, and they themselves, of course, are going to be very fundamentalist, or you directly are aligned with the United States and Wahhabist, and again, still very much fundamentalist, and you align yourself with the United States and then maintain control over the country and then implement, you know... implement, you know, fundamentalist rule. Sorry. You okay? I have COVID, guys. Someone in the chat said, yeah, Chechnya, that's Western involvement. Bro. You don't have to try to like fucking move the conversation away from America by pointing to Russia, okay? Every single time. We get it. Russia is bad too, okay? Yeah.
Yeah. How are you?
Nice to meet you, man.
Ah, lovely to meet you too.
Simon's met a subscriber on the streets of Damascus. Ah, where are we? This is our hotel they booked us into. It says 5-star outside. Look at it. It's the Bet Wali. Oh, where are we going? Where are you taking me? Secret corridors. Beautiful.
The third.
Okay. Number 507.
501.
Ah, 501. Ooh, thank you. Let me have a look at this.
Don't tell me you like
Wow.
Bashar al-Assad.
It's a room for
No.
a king. Ow! A clumsy king. Ah, wow, super. I'm happy with it. Thank you. Wow, here we are then. In old Damascus. Let's check out the bathroom. Look at that. A sink for a fair maiden from the Crusades. Look at it. And a shower.
Like, the exact same principle exists for Chechnya. If you have a militant imperialist superpower come and fucking level your entire country, the people that end up then taking over will either be aligned with said country's interests and will be fundamentalist and reactionary, just like the Wahhabis in Saudi Arabia, British royal family connection, or they're going to be seen as the emancipatory force. But in Chechnya, it was just the same shit, but for Russia. Okay.
With a little frilly curtain. You don't get that in Moldova or Kyrgyzstan, but you do in Syria. Let's dump our bags and go out for a little exploration. I like it. Not a problem at all, not a problem at all. We are back on the streets of Damascus, and Rami, our mate, has said we're going for the best shawarma in all of Damascus or all of Syria?
In the whole, not all Syria.
Oh, not all of Syria.
In this part, because you know it's really special. It has this garlic cream, and also the pomegranate sauce. So really special.
Shawarma with pomegranate sauce. Let's go and check it out.
Nar ekşisi koyuyorlar mı? Dönere nar ekşisi koyuyor oğlum, bunlar manyak mı lan?
When you see a shawarma in Ukraine or in Russia or somewhere, like on the spit, they're little things, and here it's a look at that spinning round. Wow. Hello, sir.
Wow. Motherfucker's never been to Turkey, bro, I think.
From England.
Tavuk yiyor ha.
And this is the price list. This says shawarma, and that says chips, and that says burger, and that says very delicious. Come and get it. Pepsi? That's how you write Pepsi. That's how you write Pepsi in Arabic. Cola. Cola. No? This way. Really? This says cola. Cola. And cola, Pepsi.
Cola, Pepsi. خبز صاروخي. الصمون.
Who knew that you've got to read it backwards? Number one shawarma in Damascus.
Shawarma.
Yes. It's official. Pomegranate is the secret recipe. You put a bit of pomegranate sauce, and that's it. You get the best.
No, I love pomegranate sauce, bro. Nar ekşisi is a huge component in Turkish cuisine as well. I'm just surprised that like they put it in the doner. It probably tastes good though. I can see it tasting good. Pomegranate sauce to doner or just to like Turkish cuisine is like the top of the hour ad break to the Hasanabi broadcast. You know what I mean? At the top of the hour, there's always going to be a fucking 6-second ad break. And if you no longer want to see those ads, all you need to do is subscribe. You can do that. Subscribe for $5. You can subscribe for free with a Twitch Prime by connecting your Amazon Prime account to your Twitch account, where you get one free Prime subscription a month. Or you can get gifted a sub if you're lucky. Abusing Westerners' ignorance of pomegranate to get an ad in? Okay. Well, you know. Here's the 1 minute ad break now.
In all of Damascus, here at Shawarma Sharif. Simon spilled garlic sauce all down his top.
Jesus.
Bye bye. Nice to meet you. Wow. You turn up for a shawarma and you make friends in Syria. That's how friendly the people are. We're just walking through a back street of Damascus just after finishing our amazing shawarma. And look what we've stumbled upon. This is how ancient Damascus is. It's been inhabited for thousands of years. Look at this. Just random Roman columns just here, rotting away in a park. Check it out. These aren't fake, these are real. And look here. We've got ancient graffiti. Look, ancient Snoop Dogg and Diablo Mars. That graffiti is ancient. But no, being serious, this is like amazing that you can walk through the back streets of a city and just stumble upon 2,000-year-old columns. Where else can you do that? Rome, probably, or Greece. But yeah, Damascus too. Check it out. Well, we've just jumped in a taxi with our new friend Rami because apparently there's a football match on today at the stadium. So we're going to go now to the football stadium and see a Syrian football match. Let's go and check it out. Has he been a taxi driver for a long time?
قديش صار لك بتاكسي شوفير تاكسي؟ 30 years.
30 years?
30 years.
Was he
taxi driver?
Was he a taxi driver during the war here in Syria?
كنت بالأزمة تاكسي كمان.
So taxis and things were still working in Damascus at that
I gotta
time.
pee. I'll be back.
التاكسي اشتغلوا بالأثناء الأزمة يعني كنتوا تشتغلوا. They never stopped.
هون بالمدينة إنه ما صار شيء.
Yeah, because in this city nothing happened. He said.
سنة مدينة يعني ما صار شيء بس.
So they kept functioning and working despite all the fuel problems.
Okay. Can you ask our friend to teach me the word friend in Arabic so that I can use it on my trip?
Sure.
How do you say that?
فيك تعلموا كيف بنقول friend يعني كيف بنقول friend بالعربي.
صديق.
Sadi.
صديق.
Sadiq. Sadiq. Sadiq. Simon?
Yeah.
You are my Sadiq sometimes.
Only sometimes.
Only sometimes.
You're my khara all the time.
What am I?
My khara all the time.
What is khara?
It means lovely person.
I don't trust Simon. I think the word khara means something bad. But we'll get to the bottom of this.
What the fuck?
Following some fans through Damascus towards the stadium.
That was a
We're at the
Turkey
stadium.
moment right there.
Let's go and watch some football.
This is tickets for
Okay.
Inter's.
Yeah?
أنا عربي ما بفهم تفهموني أجنبي.
How much is Sadaki? How much is Sadaki?
1,000.
1,000. Deal. Bargain.
Yeah.
3, please.
3.
Look at the tickets here. They look like they were just printed on a copy machine. Good. Hey, thank you. You're an honest man. I forgot. Thank you. What team is playing? What team?
الوحدة
Al Wahda from Damascus.
تشرين.
Damascus.
Damascus against.
Lataki.
لتاكيا تشرين.
We are Damascus, yes?
Yeah.
Okay, good. We're Damascus.
Which channel? Which channel?
YouTube. YouTube. Travel channel. Okay. Penalty to Latakia. Let's see if they score it. I don't understand the sense of humour. Latakia, the other team, scored, but the Damascus fans are celebrating.
What's Damascus who scored, was it?
I don't know. I don't know what end we're in. Maybe we're the away fans.
كله لتاكي هذا.
Damascus? Damascus?
Damascus.
Okay. Thank you, sir. Thank you. We're in the away end, for fuck's sake. We're with Latakia. And I've been shouting, come on, Damascus. I could have got my head kicked in. Flipping it. Come on, Latakia. Yes, yes, yeah. Penalty! Latakia! Penalty!
Those guys are probably a gendarme, or I assume that's what it would be in Turkey, like some kind of, military police.
The Damascus team has left the pitch in protest at the penalty. They're walking off. Hey, bye-bye. Bye-bye, Damascus.
Ours is just the military.
So the rule is if Damascus don't return to the pitch within 10 minutes, they forfeit the game. The fact that they've even got that rule tells me...
Bizde jandarma durmaz Hasan Stadyum'da. Hayır abi ama jandarmaya benzemiyorlar mı? Sonuçta military kıyafeti giymişler. Türkiye'de jandarma olmaz spor sahasında. Evet. Biliyorum. Normal polis olur spor sahasında. Çünkü jandarmanın koruduğu yerde değil stadyumlar. Literally a slang word for police in my language. In Turkey, you have jandarma, okay, gendarme, which is military police. like, and they police areas outside of like the urban centers. Okay, you have the normal police force in urban centers. They are way less militarized. And then you have the gendarme just like in France as well. In every area, in like more rural areas. But it doesn't even matter. Like even in Ankara, for example, the capital, there are civilian centers, like not civilian centers, but like urban centers where there's like big population density. You have cops there. But then you also have districts where the gendarme is supposed to man the area. Jandarma Genel Komutanlığı Türkiye'de il ve ilçe belediye sınırları dışında kalan veya polis teşkilatı bulunmayan yerler ve sahil güvenlik bulunmayan kıyı deniz sahillerde görev yapan silahlı genel kolluk kuvvetidir. Thanks Google. Yeah, I mean that's just basically saying that what I just described to you in Turkish. It's just a jurisdiction.
Tantrums happen quite a lot in Syrian football.
Yeah, country police.
Sign him up for Chelsea, legend.
Yeah, sign him up for Chelsea, they're shite.
He's better than Harry Maguire. The game has been called off. Latakia are the winners. Damascus are chickens. Well, that was the Latakia versus Damascus match. Bit of an anticlimax, but what an introduction to what I think is going to be an awesome country. It's all kicking off. Oh, we're out into the beauty of Damascus. Hello, my friend. Hello. Beautiful Damascus. Wow. What a greeting.
Oh, come on,
as we
bro.
begin day 2, the trio. We got
Really lovely. Harold looks different. Harold, is that you? No.
the trio. We are beginning day 2 of our journey here in Syria, and today we're going to leave the capital and we're going to head north towards towns that, well, we've all heard of, maybe in some senses not always.
This guy's Jared Leto if he was bald. Oh no, this is true though.
For the best of reasons,
Tree.
Aleppo and Homs.
Pass by Malula, Aramaic village.
And we're going through an
Is that
Amoraic village. We're going through an Amoraic village.
Yeah,
Have you heard that? We're going through an Amoraic village. Where else do you get that sort of content? Hello.
Jesus Christ language.
Guys, as I was walking to the car, you may have noticed I was carrying my own bags. But Simon makes the locals carry his bags. Look, there's a man with his suitcase.
Listen, I
There you
forgot
go.
the bag.
There you go.
Listen, do you want me to grab his suitcase for you?
You are a disgrace. Stop exploiting the
suitcase is
locals.
that?
Stop exploiting the local Syrians. They've suffered enough already.
So even those buildings that are damaged, they need to.
Well, we've now
Something
left
else,
Damascus
I'll tell you
behind,
what, see,
and you
something
don't
else.
have to go very far outside of the capital city to start seeing, well, remnants of the conflict that took place here in Syria. Yeah, I think now our journey is going to become a little bit different than what it has been so far.
Tofi, Simon. Nice to meet you. Ah, okay, nice.
We've just been pulled over at another checkpoint on the road outside of Damascus. It seems that every few miles there's another military checkpoint.
Yeah, I
Checking
wonder
our
why.
bags, making sure we're not baddies. But who's a baddie, who's a goodie in this conflict? I don't know.
What happened here?
So what happened is there was a suicidal bomber bombed
Here?
himself here in this spot, and
This is so fucked up, but I do think it's kind of funny to say suicidal bomber. sorry. Just kind of. I think my brain is broken, dude. I'm sorry, but like he was. Okay, let's just continue. Sorry. Okay, what?
And killed the Syrian soldiers in September 2013. And then it is a signal for the other militants to sneak inside Syria. So they sneaked through the borders of Lebanon and they came and they attacked this beautiful village.
Like he was a bomber, but separately. So it was okay. I just.
And they destroyed churches.
He was going through a lot.
And they started to force people to evacuate the place.
Well, I'm here in the ancient village of Malula, a village that had been at peace for 3,000 years. This place had been habited for. And that peace was shattered during the war when the Nusra Front attacked it. And now you can see the scars of that war and what happened here in this village of Malula everywhere you look. Let's go and have a look in what was once the town's hotel. Well, walking through this hotel overlooking Malula, it just brings home to you the brutality, the horror of the Syrian conflict. Everywhere you look is just bullet wounds, bullet marks. Look, pockmarked walls from shrapnel. Look here, just a trolley that has just been torn apart by bullets. Walls missing, rebar twisted, everywhere. You can't imagine, can you, just the horrors that the people of Syria...
Bro, why are people so horny? Like, oh, al-Assad, innocent. Like, he didn't even say that, dude. What the fuck? He's not saying that at all. I mean, I don't know if he will, but... Like, why are you doing the fucking Twitter thing where you just, like, jump to that? You're doing, like, the Twitter thing where you're just, like, milking... Doesn't Chad is fucking trolling? No, like, they're not trolling. They think that this is, like, propaganda for the fucking Syrian government or some shit.
Yeah, suffered during this conflict. 500,000 people were killed directly because of it, and God knows how many millions more fled the country. It's a wonder when you see places like this and, well, the reminders of the war that anyone survived at all. Look at it. Everywhere you look.
That al-Nusra did this? What a beautiful piece of propaganda. Al-Assad's so innocent. He said al-Nusra did this? Wait, what, like... Okay. I don't understand. What are you saying that it was self-inflicted? Like, what? I don't get it. You think that they were not like? Why are you an al-Nusra apologist or something? Like, what the fuck's happening? Do I have like? I mean, listen, this is Twitch, so you can have supporters for anything. I just like kind of weird to.
Merhaba, merhaba. Wow. Hello, sir. Very pleased to meet you. Very pleased to meet you. Hello, sir.
How are you?
Hello, sir.
Hi, how are you? Nice to meet you. Nice to meet you.
Can you, Rami, can you ask these gentlemen what their language is they communicate in?
اللغة اللي انت بتتواصل فيها شو هي؟ Aramaic.
Wow, so we're in this village of Malula and the people here speak exactly the same language, unchanged, that Jesus himself would have spoken. If Jesus was
Propaganda unless he explains how all this started in January 2012 and unless he also visits Syrian Secret Service torture sites. All right, mods, time me out. I'll get banned again for hitting the biggest war criminal alive, aka Bashar al-Assad. Wait, isn't this the same person that was like fucking losing their shit over no. Like my father's a communist. Dude, you're acting like we're putting you in a fucking Syrian torture site.
If Jesus was here walking, these three gentlemen would have understood him perfectly and said, all right, Jesus, how's it going? And Jesus would have said, yeah, all right, lads, in the language of Aramaic. Wow.
He says if you want, you can take him talking, I can translate.
Could I hear some Aramaic?
Ja.
Yeah?
أهلا بورخون غبينا وخا ببلوتا حمالولا بلوتا ختموي وأثروي ورحمو الخوت ذي ليلة.
We're having a little drinky poos with this man in the shop here in Malula, ancient Malula. We're going to toast together to a happy Syria.
Cheers.
Cheers.
Michael.
Michael.
Yeah.
Michael?
Michael.
His name's
Abu
freaking
Shor.
Michael. You don't look
Yeah.
like any Michael I've ever met before.
تفضل.
Adam var ya dedeme benziyor amına koyayım tam.
What about you?
Shukran.
And you too. Cheers, Michael.
Shukran.
Cheers.
Wow.
Cheers.
Yeah.
Good old Mike. This is Mike, who works in the shop here in Malula.
That smells amazing.
Michael. Nasıl dedene benziyor amına koyayım? Abi Türkler var ya çok salaksınız yani sanki Suriyelilerden çok daha farklıymışız gibi tipimiz amına koyayım yani var ya resmen direkt olarak kendimizi bir bok zannediyoruz çok değişikmişiz gibi aynen amına koyayım yani 50.000 tane herif var bunun gibi Türkiye'de salak salak zannediyorsunuz ki yani Arapça konuşmasalar amına koyayım anlamayacaksın.
I'm hiding the camera down below because we've just been pulled over at a checkpoint on the outskirts of Homs, but this isn't a military checkpoint, this is like a factional checkpoint. No one here is wearing army uniforms. Unlike all the other ones we've seen, here they're wearing black uniforms.
Yeah, that's no joke. They've all got guns as well.
Öyle değiliz bu arada.
So we have to be a little bit careful.
That was no. Oh Jesus!
Can I have your passports, please?
Yeah, they're in my bag.
Türkiye'ye gelsen farkı anlarsın çok rahat. Biliyorum, görüyorum amına koyayım, görüyorum. Amerika'da da görüyorum, Türkiye'de de görüyorum aynı şeyi.
Guys, welcome to Homs.
Oğlum benim dedem Kilis'ten benim ailem amına koyayım. Ne farkı var oradakilerde Suriyelilerle? Ne farkı var? Salak mısınız? Yok yani. Benim babamın tarafı Yunan Türk'ü. O yüzden yani bu kadar beyazım. Yoksa annemin tarafı direkt olarak Kilis'ten. Ne fark var? Ne yani? Ne zannediyorsunuz? Çok mu şey zannediyorsunuz? Değişik zannediyorsunuz?
Well,
Don't want to be rude, but can you summarize for what you're saying to the American viewers? No, because I'm having a fucking inside conversation. This is a see yourself out of Turkish people's business moment. You know? I don't know how else to describe it other than that.
we're in the ancient city, although we're in the new part, of Homs. Check it out. The
Conversation
centre
that's
of
embarrassing to
Homs.
have in English.
Look at it. These are the Homsian people. Let's have a little walk up the street and see what we can find.
So being racist? No, it's not me being racist, but it's embarrassing to have it in English because Turkish people will be saying whatever the fuck they want about Syrian people in Turkish, but then they'll be like, don't say it in English so they don't hear what we have to say. You understand what I mean? Like, they don't want to embarrass themselves, but they don't have a problem saying embarrassing shit in Turkish about Syrian people.
Who's he talking to, this gentleman? Talking to me? السلام عليكم.
شيل الكاميرا هيك شيلها.
Yeah.
ما تصور؟
ها؟
شو اسمك؟
England. London.
What's your name?
Benjamin. And you? Mahmoud. And what, you policeman?
من وين انت من وين؟
Mahmoud.
من وين؟
من وين؟
بتأمين
Benjamin. Benjamin.
من وين؟
Manuel.
بريطانيا؟
Taxi. Britannia, yes. Brighton. Brighton, the gay capital of England.
Oh.
Yeah, exactly. Better be careful. Your car?
Hi.
Okay, let's go. Yeah, let's go. Okay. Oh, spasiba. We are in a taxi in Homs. Straight on, my friend. Show me the wonders of Homs. Wow, nice Homs. I like it.
هاي جامعة طلاب مدارس دراسة.
Exactly. I was going to say that too, but you said it for me. Thank you. Right, where are we off to?
Dolandıracak bunu.
Okay.
Dolandırmazsa zaten adam değil. Aynı zamanda da bana ondan sonra dönüp diyorsunuz ki çok farklı amına koyayım Türklerden, Suriyeliler. Ulan o herif Türkiye'de taksiye binse aynı götü yemeyecekler mi? Öyle böyle yiyecekler götünü adamın.
Okay. Whoa, interesting. Wow. This is the real Homs, the back streets. This is a kind of tourist.
No, this motherfucker. Okay, here I'll translate this. No, this motherfucker's about to scam the shit out of Baldi. Okay, which is exactly what would happen in Turkey. 1,000,000%. If you don't speak Turkish, even when you do speak Turkish, as I do as well, even if you look like a little fucking foreign, a little sus, they will literally they will 5x your ass in a taxi. Okay, straight up. That's universal language for tourists anywhere, fam. Yeah, you go anywhere, dude. You go anywhere, especially if you're like Western adjacent. Oh my lord, they will eat your ass.
Non-tourist area that Simon and Rami are afraid to come. But not me and my mate Mohammed. We're coming down the back streets of Homs. Check it out. Whoa. Yeah? Excuse me.
Look at how excited he is. He's like, I'm gonna make so much money off this bald motherfucker.
Oh, very yellow for you. There you go. Okay.
Oh.
Just a couple of dudes cruising around the back streets of Homs.
الفيسبوك على اليوتيوب.
Yeah, YouTube. Okay, no problem? Yeah?
Yes, yes.
Okay.
Yes. Oh.
Mustafa wants to be on YouTube.
مدام هومز.
Okay, Homs, Mustafa, taxi.
تاكسي.
People.
سكن جامعي.
Yep, exactly right.
الله يرزقك صديق. واحدة ثانية. واحدة معاي.
It's okay?
واحدة بس.
Enough?
واحدة ثانية.
I don't know.
رقم.
Thank you.
Amına bile koydu.
جولات.
Finish.
Finish.
I look for my Sadiqs. Where is Sadiq? Hello, salam. Brother? Thank you. Thank you, brother.
خلي هدول معك تعطيني هدول.
No, it's okay. We're here in this part of Homs. You can really see, well, I suppose what you would expect of Syria if you've been watching the news for the last God knows how many years. I mean,
Bro, look at this shit, like casually. They're just like chilling and look at the fucking buildings, dog. Shit's crazy.
Bombed out buildings, shopping centres, what was before offices and apartment buildings. Everything just destroyed in this part of the city. And that's because Homs is in the very centre of Syria. And so it's one of the first cities to be attacked, so that whoever controlled Homs could control the rest of Syria, so to speak. And if you're wondering why so many millions of Syrians left the country, well, take a look at it and you'll understand why. I think you'll agree with me when I say that Homs looks just like Belarus.
Is this for petrol?
Yep.
Yeah. People are pushing their cars because they have cars.
We're on the road to Aleppo, filling up with some smuggled petrol from Lebanon. There's a lot of petrol smuggling here because of sanctions and because of the fact that the north of the country, where Syria's oil fields are now under control of Kurds and other people. And so, yeah, it's difficult here to get petrol for your car. And here by the side of the road also, is a gentleman with some goats. They will be going into some shawarmas at some point in the future. Merhaba, merhaba. Wow. You have beautiful goats. Which one is your favorite? Okay.
أي واحدة المفضلة عندك؟
Yep. Thank you. You're a great conversationalist, and nice meeting you. We're on the road north to Aleppo. We're now coming into the region of Idlib.
Çobana İngilizce konuşmaya çalışıyor. Amına koyayım. Suriye'deki çoban yol kenarında.
And Idlib region is one of the most dangerous parts of the country. It's the last place, or the last governorate, as you could say, on the way north to Aleppo, where there is still fighting taking place between different factions. The towns and the villages of Idlib are still being fought over by different groups. The journey now until we get to Aleppo is going to become a little bit more dangerous.
So we are now in Khan Sheikhoun, this city, and then we will go all the way north to Aleppo, going through the road M5, right? And the M5, basically these red-colored areas are under the control of the government, Syrian government. The green one under the control of Nusra, Qaeda, the militants. They have different titles, but same ideology, same mentality. They are extremists. So we will pass through this area, and it is like 30 kilometers away from the territories that are outside the control of the government.
Well, we've reached the outskirts of the city of Aleppo. As the sign says, welcome to Aleppo.
Welcome.
Lovely people, Syrians, but not the best spellers. But anyway, let's go and check out the city.
Welcome.
See what it's like. I bet it's awesome.
I like these kinds of videos because I do think that it shows a different side of these areas that are fucking completely eviscerated, destroyed, you know what I mean? I like it. I think it's good to see this. Because that's how you get so many people in the chat saying things like, wow, I really thought that like everyone in Syria would be wearing the hijab, for example. It's like, you're not going to get that if you just watch fucking CNN, you know what I mean? And you're just not ever going to, you're never going to understand. Dude, there are so many countries like this when I think about it. Like, we're looking through like all the fucking war-torn areas in Syria, and I'm just like, bro, there's Latin American countries with similar fucking shelled out, destroyed, maybe not shelled out, but like destroyed infrastructure. Anywhere that like there's any kind of fucking involvement, any kind of conflict where the West is like put his fucking hands, anywhere near a country, you just see this. And then you think about it, and then you're like, well, Americans do this to themselves as well. I mean, look at Detroit, you know what I mean? Look at fucking parts of oh my God, New Orleans. Like, it's just, we do this to ourselves, dude. Look at fucking Puerto Rico. We do this to ourselves. So of course we're gonna do this to others too. Look at Flint, Michigan, West Virginia. So many parts of America also kind of look like that too. Maybe not directly as a consequence of like shelling, but obviously not. But it's still so fucking awful and destroyed. It's crazy.
Well, I must say, I'm pretty impressed with Aleppo so far. It's all looking nice and untouched by the war or anything. Pretty buildings made of nice coloured sandstone, limestone, some stone. But, and even parks. Look at it. There's a swimming pool. Aleppo, city of dreams. Okay, okay. Thank you. Nice to meet you. Thank you, thank you. That was a local Aleppan man, and this is the kind of stuff he has to walk past every day on his way to the market to make a few bob. Look at it. Unlike in the centre of the city, the business district is completely untouched there, pretty much I should say. But here in the old part of town, where here you can see the real scars of battle that took place between the government forces and the Al-Nusra Front, the faction that took control of Aleppo for a number of years. And look at it. Everything has been damaged. Thank you. Wow. An Aleppo barbershop. Shukran. He sounds like he's doing a lot of trimming. I hope he's not going too crazy.
It's looking well.
I don't want to turn off the 3%.
What's this?
Was this man living in Aleppo in the war?
كنت عايش بالحرب بحلب ولا طلعت؟
Interesting that we see how life just sort of kind of goes on when you're living in a 10-year war. Cabbies don't stop driving. People still go to work. It's surreal, but important to see the disconnect between the government factions and people on the ground. I mean, it doesn't even need to be a 10-year war. Look at literally fucking Ukraine today. Ukraine has, especially in the western parts, has gone back to living. You know, just look at Ukraine right now. Buses are still running. Homies are fucking going to work. You know what I mean? It's done. Barber's about to recommend Turkish hair transplanter as a baldy. Yeah. Our offshore team in Kyiv is back online. Yup.
He never left Aleppo. He said we lived in fear here. It was really terrifying.
I can imagine.
Yes. Is it painful?
Very painful.
Yes. The Syrian experience is painful.
Are you fucking kidding me? What? Why are you doing this to me?
COVID turned your hair gray. That's fucked.
He's
No, it's not
retaliating.
COVID. It's not COVID that turned my hair is gray. It's you, motherfucker. It's people like you in the chat.
Because you're British.
For the past
why are
2
you
years.
doing this?
The British government was involved.
This is the worst going.
That shit is
You'll
so...
never have this experience anywhere else.
Thank God. Thank you, sir. Shukran. Shukran. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. I'm looking handsome.
Very fresh,
Am I?
mate.
Am I looking
Very
better?
Fresh, yeah.
Rami, have I got a chance of finding a Syrian wife now?
Well, just now you can find a Syrian.
Finally?
Yes.
Presentable to their mothers and
Yes.
fathers?
I will try hard to find you one.
Good. I'm going to look for wives.
You can actually see your double chin coming through.
Oh my God. I mean, that's not the worst thing, you know what I mean?
Well, I know that it's peaceful in Aleppo, but of course the signs of the war are everywhere. I mean, what's the future for Syria? How do you fix your problems? How does all this end and you start rebuilding?
Yeah, so the first issue is that we have foreign interference in Syria.
Okay.
And that is the number one problem, is that we don't need this interference. We Syrian people are really smart enough to solve our problems. So I would say if the future of Syria would be really good if those troops just leave Syria and leave us Syrian, decide our fate and solve our problems.
You hear that, foreign troops? Get out. And as I say that,
Brave take by Baldy.
look what is here in front of us. A magnificent flipping castle. Hundreds of years old. Check it. Wow, that is magnificent. Did you know? Did you? Be honest. Did you know that Syria had ancient castles like this? I didn't. Let's go and look inside and see what it's like. Flipping heck, it's amazing. You know when you're a kid and you draw a castle, you basically draw this one. Look, big old moat around it, crenellated, turreted walls. Flipping heck. Of course now it's showing the signs of modern battles, but this castle has been attacked by pretty much everyone throughout history. The Mongols. The Mongols came all the way from southern Siberia all the way here to Aleppo and attack this castle. Let's go inside and check it out. What a place Syria is. Well, for 4 years, the Syrian army was stationed up here on the very top of the old castle of Aleppo. For 4 years, they fought off wave after wave of attack by different factions who were trying to control the city of Aleppo. They were resupplied by helicopters
My next house.
and by the ancient tunnels
Yeah, I'm about
that
to
weave
buy
the way
it.
under Aleppo and into the castle.
Hold on, I gotta grab something.
And now, of course, with the war in this part of the country being over, the citadel has returned to, well, being a tourist attraction and a place for the young lovers of Aleppo to come and have a little kiss and a cuddle amongst the tall grasses and the old derelict buildings. It's a romantic city, is Aleppo.
Yeah, I'm from Syria.
Nice to meet you.
Thank
where
you.
from Aleppo or?
Damascus.
Damascus,
Yeah,
nice.
but it's also
My
for
twin
me, it's the
is
first
here.
time.
We are basically
Oh my
twins.
God. It's Syrian Golden Bankrupt.
I've met my Syrian twin.
Finally, yeah.
Wow, you even wear the same clothes that I usually wear.
exactly.
My God.
Where have you been?
Separated at birth.
We really look alike.
We do look alike. Let's do a little...
Let's do it together.
This is it. My Syrian twin.
We found another a boldie.
Welcome.
Thank you. To the Baron Hotel.
Hotel Baron, old hotel in الشرق الأوسط.
After this, I want to try another test. Another COVID test. See if I've recovered.
Oldest hotel in Aleppo.
Since 1900
Probably not.
I see.
But
1911. Built in 1911. Thank you. 1911. Let's go and see what it looks like inside. Agatha Christie stayed here, for God's sakes. If it's good enough for Agatha,
no
it's good
fucking
enough
shot.
for me.
Who knows, dude? Maybe my system is built differently.
Oh, wow. Oh, wow. Check out the old map of Syria, archaeological map. Hey, look at this place. This is unchanged. Hello.
Hello.
Salam. Hello. May I look at your beautiful hotel? Wow, thank you. Look at this place. This is a real timepiece. Look at it. You've got the old telephone box. And an old telephone. You're joking.
We were dying like 20 minutes ago. I was just coughing. Chill.
This is the kind of hotel that appeared in Agatha Christie novels. Someone would have been murdered. Probably the butler did it with a lead pipe in the library.
Anti-worker.
Let's look around.
Propaganda.
Look at this. Look at all this stuff. BOAC. They haven't flown for decades, but I suppose in the past we had flights coming to Aleppo from London. You know, this place was, well, Aleppo and Syria was a place that people came to. You know, now, of course, it's off the tourist map because of what's happened with the war and stuff, but in the past, people came to the old Baron Hotel. Check it out. We're going upstairs in the Baron's Hotel to look at the room where Agatha Christie stayed. Have you read anything of Agatha Christie? Simon didn't know who Agatha Christie was. I thought she was super famous with everyone.
Oh my God,
Anyway.
my grandma used to love Agatha
Look at this
Christie.
place, unchanged. Unchanged from the golden age of travel. Look at this. Here in the corridor, I just want to show you, there's an old poster, an original, for the London to Baghdad Simplon Orient Express. You used to be able to get on the train in London and travel down to Baghdad on the Orient Express. Hence, Agatha Christie here wrote part of Murder on the Orient Express.
Agatha Christie.
Agatha Christie's... Wow. Look at this.
Wow.
This is unchanged. This is unchanged. Here's a picture of Agatha Christie.
Christie.
Here she is. Wow. How interesting. This is literally the most amazing hotel I've ever seen here in Aleppo.
Agatha Christie wrote crime novels.
Yeah, okay. Not the most comfortable. Probably had a bad back.
What? Who is the Syrian? Hey, look, this is okay. I said, look, I have a head, I have arms, I have legs, I have body. I said, one arm can be what? A Jew. The other arm can be what? A Turkmen. A leg can be an Armenian. The other leg can be, a head can be an Arab, and the heart can be this and this. So the Syrian is after all this mixture, of course, as used, it is a bit mosaic. So after that, in every Syrian you will find a part, somewhere a part of an ethnic group.
Syria is the most secular country in the Middle East. Christians, Jews, Muslims, Shia, Sunni, everyone lives peacefully in Syria.
Fucking loud, sorry. What the fuck is this, dude?
You look very good, Kabibi. Very good, Kabibi. Oh, look, it's...
It's Papa Smith.
Okay. Well, yeah, good work. Keep going.
From where you are?
England.
Welcome.
Come to look at beautiful Syria. Nice to meet you. Good luck with your work. Bye-bye. Bye-bye.
Well, as that young girl just said, we're passing through
Christians are
one of the
pretty metal.
souks that was completely destroyed by the war.
Dude, they are pretty
You can
fucking
see here
metal,
the old
dude. They're
shops.
crazy. Christians are crazy.
Not yet restored, still broken. But here we can see where they're starting to fix up Aleppo. And you can see here what the souks looked like before. Aleppo was a city that was on the Silk Route before. Trade and goods passed through Aleppo on the way from Europe to Asia and vice versa. And this is what it would have looked like. These are the old souks, the old bazaars, the old marketplaces of old Aleppo.
At least the Bible doesn't tell us the suicide bomb. Dude, that's awesome. That's awesome, dude. Maybe don't resist and tell the cops you hate them every fucking day. They deserve it. If you're stealing people's content, at least watch the ad, you rich fuck. All cops are bad. Fucking cringe, Lamau. Yeah. The Bible tells you to do school shootings and pedophilia, right? Is that what the Bible tells you? Huh? Did the Bible tell your mom to fuck her brother so this filthy little incest baby could come out as a process in the process? Is that what happened? Or was that your mother's own personal choices? I mean, incest incel baby. That's also true. Is that what happened? Overu? I'm not gonna ban him. It's pretty funny. I haven't heard like the the Quran tells them to blow themselves up, brother, type attitude in a long ass time, baby. It's good. I love that. How do you have so many people like this sub to you? They probably get gifted. Or sometimes we like to, you know, toy with them. I keep some pets in here. Comparing Putin to Hitler are the dumbest fuckers in the world. Omega lol. We need to stop sending weapons to Ukraine. I get that they want some form of independence, but we need to accept Putin's demands honestly. There is no good side though. Both sides are committing war crimes. This media is shit. What the fuck? Where is this guy? Chatting communism is good. It's not like it killed tens of millions of people clueless. Where? This guy is all over the place, dude. I cannot. China will collapse within 50 years or less. Lol W. Wait, what? God destroyed an entire city and killed everyone there because of a gay couple. That is Christianity lore. They love to forget. Yeah, but also God literally fucking like sent a swarm of like 30 bears to kill children that made fun of a bald guy. So honestly, you know, I have mixed opinions on the Bible, the Old Testament and the new ones, you know. That's kind of a good story, if you ask me. Bait skill has been increased. Really got me.
Look how beautiful it all would have been, this city. What an amazing place it would have been. Until, of course, the war came to town. What do you sell in your shop?
Yes.
Wow. What are these? I see these on the streets. What are these?
This one?
Yeah, what is it?
This is for men.
Okay.
Like this. Somebody will do it like this. You know?
Yeah, oh, I like this one. This is the best one. This is the good one.
Yeah.
I'm too tall. I'm too tall.
Yes. It's difficult for me like this.
And you look like Lawrence the Arabian.
Yes.
Yes? Yasser
Very
Arafat?
nice. Yeah. Like the yes, Arafat.
Exactly.
This is the
Hamas.
welcome. This one? No problem.
No? Okay.
No problem.
I'm joking. He's a poet.
That's great.
Oh my God. I'm hanging around with ignoramus. Is it? Do you not honestly not know who
No, he was born in Venice, I know that.
He goes, no problem.
Venice, because the airport's named after him.
Yeah.
But you not know what he did, honestly?
No,
Oh, okay.
honestly.
Marco Polo. Oh my God, I can't believe.
Mate, you manufacture everything for your video.
Listen, I can't believe I'm hanging around with a couple of dummies.
You just said you're going to edit out that I knew what he said.
Well, who was Marco Polo? You got your chance now. Who was Marco Polo?
Are you winding me up?
Are you winding me up?
Mate,
Go on,
ask
tell
me. Listen, I'll answer when you ask me proper question.
Who was Marco Polo?
Marco Polo is a merchant.
Oh, here we
that
go.
Traveled through the Silk Road in
Thank
the 13th
you.
century.
Thank
Finally,
you.
go.
Thank you.
Exactly. That's exactly.
Simon.
You just copied what I said.
Simon, you have
Right, can we go for a
Wikipedia.
McDonald's now or what?
A McDonald's now or what? You having a laugh, mate? You fucking having a laugh? You having a fucking laugh? You're winding me up.
Well now, Habibis, that is the end of our journey across the incredible, the ancient, the fascinating, the friendly, the delicious Syria. Simon Wilson, did you have a good time, mate?
Did, mate. It was a top time.
Yeah?
I would say this
A top
place
time.
is probably the most pleasantly surprising place that I've been than from what I expected to what
The
we
most Scottish motherfucker, dude.
actually got. If that makes sense.
Makes sense.
He's
mate.
Scottish, right? Or is he Welsh? Not Scottish. It's not Scottish. Welsh Lamau. Wait, really? He sounds so fucking Scottish. Oh my God. Northern English. He's British. Almost top of the hour. Announced with the Scottish accent today. Less sex pestery than I expected, to be honest. I'm almost disappointed. Not Scottish, moron. Oh, shut up, British people. British people. Literally fucking sound different. Different neighborhoods have different accents, okay? I'm sorry, I can't fucking keep up. Freaking weirdos, dude. British diversity. Oi, mate. Oh, you sound like you don't understand the intricacies of our British diversity. He's not Scottish, you fucking donut. You having a fucking laugh then? Oh, mate, you having a fucking laugh, yeah? You think it's funny, yeah? You think it's funny? It's not even fucking Tuesday. It's not even fucking Tuesday. You're out here, Megan. You're out here fucking cracking jokes, yeah? Real nutter. Welsh people are just Scottish people who hate England even more. Tosser, not donut. Please do the high pitch. Poverty. Please say poverty. Poverty. It's poverty, love. It's Tuesday. It's fucking Tuesday, innit? Oi, bruv, that's a bit offensive accent you're having at the expense of your English brothers. Everyone knows it's the top of the hour. Celebrities. Even though most Brits think Americans sound like cowboys throughout the whole U.S. Have you downloaded Truth? I'm cosplaying as a Trumper. No, I have not. Wales isn't a real country, and I'm tired of pretending it is. Dude, you are going to upset the 4 Welsh independence movementers in my community, including one of my, like, Discord. I can't tell. Is he a regulator, or is he just the other role? I don't know. Monitor, right? Yeah. Wales. Wales. You need to offend the Welsh. My fanny's flattering in it.
Mate, shall we have a little word from our other friend on this trip? Rami!
Hello.
My Syrian brother from another mother. Thank you so much for this tour.
brother. Thank you too for bringing attention to Syria.
British are actually fans and find the accent funny, but Americans get annoyed. No, I doubt it. I doubt Americans get annoyed. Americans love making fun of England for, like, they act like, you know, we're not worse overall now. Americans love any opportunity to shit on another country that, like, at least in its history has done more fuck shit. You know what I mean?
You know, giving people the authentic image here in Syria. And actually, I want to tell you that those guys are really as fun as off camera. Believe me, it was
We didn't
really...
pay him to say that.
Yeah, I mean, let me count them.
No, I did pay him to say that. Listen, guys, not really much more to say. I think that we've shown you the Syria as we experienced it. Yeah, just wanted to show you what life is like on the streets of Syria and in the towns and things. A little bit of the old, bit of the new, bit of the people, like this chap, a nice Syrian man, going for a walk in the morning. And that's it, nothing else to say. If you're worried about coming to Syria because you think it's dangerous, then I wouldn't worry about that at all. That's not an issue at all.
Horatio Benz, thank you for the 25 gifted, bruv. Thank you.
Yeah, it's a fascinating
Very
country,
nice.
and I'm looking forward to learning more about the Middle East. We'll explore more, but the next time we'll probably be back in Soviet lands, more familiar territory. But shukran Syria, and goodbye. What's goodbye?
Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.
Salam. Salam.
Salam. Salam from Syria. See you later, guys.
Bye-bye.
Yeah, good one. Bye-bye.
I'll try to speak some Welsh. There you go, I spoke it. Don't get mad at me, Welsh people. It's impossible to say the things in your language, okay? I didn't curse you, I just tried to speak fluent Welsh. Just said a slur. Too much phlegm, not enough consonants. Sounded pretty Welsh, to be fair. Never gets tired of ex-Soviet countries. I mean, yeah. Most simple Welsh town name. I mean, this one is
Today we had a
specific.
big contrast in temperature across the UK, just 12 degrees.